Hello and welcome to Lead with Love. So, and then this is the the order from Amazon. I'm not burning it both bundles. I'm using one of the bundles that came with like 500, 600 pieces. And then I have the ingots, right? But I know how to not unravel it. Like I know how to shape it now. So, I won't go overboard. Like I won't do too bad. But all of the links, I'm going to put them in the description box. So you can click on the link. It's going to go directly to the site. It's going to go directly to Amazon. It's going to go directly to the item. So you can just click on the link and it'll take you directly to the item. I don't know anywhere else to order Ancestor Money from. So I order everything from Amazon. So the purpose of burning Ancestor Money ingots is to honor your ancestors. It's for you to give to your ancestors so that they can have a better life in the afterlife. That is the whole purpose of Ancestor Money. It is made in China. All of the money is made in China. The Chinese practices called the Ming. I have to memorize this word. It's a festival. It's a huge festival. It's called the Ghost Festival, and everyone honors their ancestors. So even in the Latin cultures, we celebrate Halloween, the Day of the Dead, and we celebrate the dead. We honor our ancestors. We have altars for our ancestors. That's your ancestor altar. So and then that's why I burn this so much, because all of us have ancestors. I want us to acknowledge our ancestors, have a connection with your ancestors. So the more you burn Ancestor Money, it's gonna make your connection with your ancestors stronger. So and then I'm gonna go, all the links are gonna be in the description box so you can see where I get it from. You can see the pricing, you can see what it is. When you click on the link, it will have a description. It'll give you a detailed description of what Ancestor Money is. I make these videos all the time talking about Ancestor Money, but you can go on the site, on the link, and it'll show you what it is, what's the purpose, why, and everything I'm talking about. They're gonna talk about it too. So I light my candle is so that it's easier for me to ignite the bills. My cast iron pot is so that it absorbs the heat and the flames don't go into my camera and my camera goes out. I don't want that. But okay, so I'm gonna just go. So when you are burning Ancestor Money, you always use your right hand. Your right hand is your giving hand. So you are giving to your ancestors. So you ignite it with your right hand and you say, "This is for my ancestors, known and unknown." So you watch it burn. Ooh. But it's an ingot. This one is an ingot. And it's burning. It's burning okay. So I'm going to just let that there. And you can see it okay. It's burning okay. All right. So here we go. So I'll burn it for my ancestors, known and unknown. Some of the Ancestor Money, it says Hell Bank on it. Hell Bank. Like when you read like this big one, it says Hell Bank on there. So when you purchase it through Amazon, it does have a brief description of why it says Hell Bank on there. Ooh. It'll say that it's bribery, bribery to the underworld for your ancestors, because you want to help your ancestors. So you have to bribe the underworld. You don't know what they did, you don't know why they're there, but you want them to be okay. So some of the bills will say Hell Bank, some will say Heaven Bank, some will just be like a replica of the actual bill. But all of the money is printed for the purpose of ancestors. It's for your ancestors. So when the ancestors receive this money, Well, when you burn it, it turns to ash. It's supposed to turn completely into ash. So you have to make sure everything burns, everything turns into ash. That's how you know that your ancestors receive it. When it turns into ash, it transfers over to the spirit realm. And then you know your ancestors receive it because it turned into ash. Once it turns into ash, that's how you know that it transferred over to the spirit realm and your ancestors receive it. So it has to turn into ash. So that's why I always sift through it and I look through it to make sure everything burnt completely and that it turns into ash. Okay. Because I think I did it yesterday and I had a few pieces in there. So you just have to make sure it burns completely. But I'm burning it in honor of my ancestors, all of my ancestors, known and unknown. Because we all have ancestors. We all come from somewhere. It's like you didn't just pop up here from nowhere. Like you came from somewhere. And we all have ancestors. All of us have ancestors. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter who you are. You have an ancestor. And you honor your ancestors, even if you don't know them. It's okay. It's okay if you don't know your ancestors. But you want to acknowledge them. You want to remember them. You want to burn ancestor money. It's so that they can have a good life in the afterlife. That's the purpose of burning ancestor money. That one is $1 billion. I'm burning the emperor bills. So some of the bills, these are emperor bills, the red ones. When you click on the link, it's going to have a description of the emperor bill. It'll tell you like a brief history of the emperors. The emperor bill, like where did it come about? Where did it come from? It's from China. Chinese have dynasties, they have legacies, they have a big history, the Chinese. So their history is very interesting, and their beliefs, their culture. You know, once you know, you look up information and you do your own research, you'll find out a lot of stuff. But this is for your ancestors. We all have ancestors. They could be Celtics. They can be warriors. They can be anybody. Like we have family members that have been in war. They could have been in war, World War One, World War Two. We've always had battles. This is, what is it? Our history has been recorded for 2,000 years. We're in 2020, 22. So we have a history. Our life has been repeating itself for generations. The same thing always happens. That's how generational curses continue, because no one picks it up. You have to pick it up. You have to pay attention to everything that's going on so that you'll know if you have a generational curse. Most families have a curse. Everybody's curse is different. People been doing black magic for centuries, hundreds of years. It has not just been happening right now. It's been going on for years. People been doing this. People been playing games. This happens all the time. But you don't know because you have to pay attention. Once you pay attention, you will pick up. You will know. You will know when people playing games with you, when people playing, wasting your time, and when they doing magic. You just pay attention to everything. Everything that goes on. You know, everything has a deeper meaning than what it actually is. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Honor your ancestors. You thank your ancestors. For any and everything that goes on, for you noticing things, anytime you notice or you pick up anything, you're like, thank you, ancestors, thank you. Because whatever we go through in this life, your ancestors went through it too. The difference is you picked it up. Like, it could have been going on for generations. It could have been going on for years. And it repeats itself over and over and over. No one picks it up. But once you wake up and you pay attention and you know what's going on, your ancestors are so proud that you picked it up. You noticed. And you didn't fall for the little trap and games. Everybody lies. Everybody plays games. And you have to pay attention to everything. Family lies, friends lie, everybody lies. It sucks, but you know, you have to know how to move around all of the fuckery because everybody plays games. The government, the media, entertainment. That's why they are entertainers. That's why they get paid so much. It's to entertain. And that's what they do. And a lot of people don't pay attention because they are distracted by entertainment. But that's why they get paid so much, to distract us from what is really going on. But you continue to burn your ancestor money. The more you burn your ancestor money, the stronger your connection is going to be with your ancestors. Your ancestors love you. They care for you. And they want you to wake up. They want you to wake up and figure out what the hell is going on. Like, why does this keep happening? Or why is this happening to everybody? And it's not normal. But you have to pick it up. Gotta pay attention. Not everything is a game. Fun and games. It's like you have to pay attention to what's really going on in the world, in life. What is it? Ignorance is bliss. Like when you sit there and you're just playing games and you're not paying attention to life, you're not being responsible, you're not breaking any curses, you're just having fun, fucking around, and wasting time. I'm shifting through it. It's to make sure to see if everything burnt completely, because everything has to burn and turn into ash. That's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to turn into ash. So as it turns into ash, it transfers over to the spirit realm. And your ancestors receive it. And that's it. So I didn't go too long. It went 13 minutes. Okay. 14 minutes. So I did good. I did good today. Okay. So thank you for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video. Always lead with love. And the links will be in the description box. Thanks for watching. Bye.